Hello. Hello. Leslie. I hope you're well. Hi, Debbie, Michelle, Judy, Melanie, and Anna. Hello. Hi, Jennifer, Katie, Joe, Wanda. Are we all okay? They always squeak. Always. How are we all? Have we had a good weekend? I don't have a stand for these to go on yet. I feel like they just need to be raised just slightly like this. Yeah, haven't got that yet. Hello. Thank you, Leslie. This is one of my favourite Christmas tops. It's simple, but it is, it is one of my favourites, although it is slightly lower for a live than I would normally do, so I have to keep an eye on that. So there has been a couple of updates over the weekend. We have launched the paraffle. So the paraffle is, I'll pop the link in here. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you, darling. So here is the paraffle. So the draw for this is going to be on Monday, the 1st of December, and that's also the cut-off date for the paraffle. The amount of prizes depend on how many people play. It does mean that we'll be live on Sunday the 30th, Monday the 1st, Tuesday the 2nd, and Wednesday the 3rd. So we will be sort of 4 lives in a row that week, but we're not live on the Friday that week. So Friday the 5th, we're not live. So yeah, Sunday normal live, Monday paraffle, Tuesday normal live, Wednesday monthly charm deal. So that is kind of, it's going to be fun that week. Fun. So yeah, that's on the website now. So it's got a couple of weeks being on there, and then it will be sort of cut off so we can play. We've got the present pick game, which is on the website, which is what these boxes are for. So we do have those playing tonight. So if you're not sure how to play, just continue watching. The rules are quite simple to follow along, I believe. If not, though, do let me know and I will explain it. New stock will be going on for supporters this week as well. I don't know how many items yet. It all depends on timings. And the Christmas boxes are selling out fast. We're still in stock at the moment, but they are selling quite fast. I absolutely love the Christmas boxes. So it's an open at home Christmas box. So they're on the website as well. Oh, and I will be definitely posting the live dates of when to have Christmas delivery by. So they will be getting posted early this week as well. So if you are sort of wanting things in time for Christmas, I would always say the sooner you have the opening, the better, just because not only obviously do I need time to make the jewellery or the whatever the order is, but also even if I post it within the time, if for some reason there's a sort of like a blip with postage, or a company has run slower, or like in past years we've had strikes come out of nowhere, I would always say, not just with me, but if you're ordering anything sort of personalised, always, the sooner you order, the better, if it is for a certain date. I think that's everything. At the moment, I'm going to say we're fully booked for today. It is a slightly shorter order list, so I will see if when we get to the end of the order list, depending on the time, I may sort of open it up. I think I do have a couple of orders come in, so I'll see if if those people are here at that time. If not, I may open it up. So at the moment we're fully booked, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it goes with that one. I'm not against adding some more people on, depending on the time. Oh, I just need. Where's my dish? So I just need to grab my dish, and then we shall start. So if we go through. Up first today is Jennifer Moscow. You've finished your Christmas shopping, Michelle? Whoop whoop. I haven't. I feel like I need to really sit down and work out what's what. As in what I've actually got, what I haven't got, who needs what. But yeah, I think that's what I need to do, but I don't have the time to sit down and do that personally once. Christmas is such a busy time. Sorry, I just popped you on that screen while I grabbed the Pearl Pop dish. Okay, so currently looking for Jennifer Moscow. Jennifer, are you here? Now the Pearl camera may be slightly dark today because I had to move. Basically, it's got like a light, and then it's got a light softener on it. I had to move the light softener, so it has sort of changed the view slightly with the camera. So we'll see if it's okay, and if not, I will have to move it back. Oh, Jennifer, hello, hello, hello. You and Kira, sorry Kira, hello, hi guys. You and Kira are here for her birthday opening. Whoop whoop, hello. Well, first of all, happy birthday, Kira. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly now. I hope you've had an amazing day, and I hope you continue to have an amazing day. You have one opening altogether. Do you know what opening you would like to have? So you can have an oyster or an egg pop. There we go. Do you know what you would like? Can you have an oyster? Of course you can. So regarding your shells, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And overall, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So I just may need to change this camera actually looking at it. The issue is I set up everything before the live, and then when I'm actually sitting and get comfy, I may move the position that I'm sitting, and then I end up having to change the camera anyway. I am notorious for it. Oh, I think that might. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, so donate the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for then? So let's get your oyster, and we will of course start with Perline for you and then move on to your oyster afterwards. Hoping for a pastel rose gold. Okay, so starting with Perline. Good luck. Bloop. You have got is it a pink or is it an orchid? I think it's an orchid actually, so it's a pinky with that slight purpley oval tone. Oval tone? Overtone, sorry. So we've got an orchid as the gifted pals. coming back for your oyster. So it's like a champagne-y colour you're hoping for. You've got a light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And then there's no more in this one. You have got a raspberry. Okay, so an orchid and a raspberry. Okay, what do you think to these? Now, I know you said you was hoping for that lighter rose gold, almost champagne-y colour. So if you would like to swap one or both of these, I can do that for you. And if you are happy with these, then they are yours as well. So I'll just need to know what you think, what you would like to do. So you've got orchid, and then you've got that raspberry as well. Champagne coloured ones and matching. Let me have a look. So I'm just going to get pastel gold as well, and then I'm going to have a look at the more natural rosy gold colours, just because a lighter pastel gold might be the way forward. But like I say, I'm going to give you both options if I can find them, and then you can let me know what suits you better. So that's that one. It might be a bit too dark of a colour, but that's that. And then oh, if I can get two of those. Come on, do I have another one? Oh, that's slightly different. Hang on, let me just see if I can. I have these two, but these two are slightly oval, like each one is slightly oval. Hang on, let me put them on the whiteboard. So yeah, they are just, but each of the rosy gold ones are slightly oval. I think they're a touch pinky rose gold actually. So yeah, you've got pastel gold and then a pinky rose gold, but like I said, they're both slightly ovally in shape. So it just depends if you wanted exactly matching. What do you think to either of those? Are they close to what you're looking for? So I'm just going to pop them back on the black board for you. There we go. You like the larger ovally ones. Perfect. So swapping both of your pearls for those rosy gold pearls. Is that correct? You'd like to have them on simple studs? Of course you can. So you'd like to be invoiced for the studs with the rose golds. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to pop these here for you. Jennifer and Kira, I hope you're happy with that. The invoice for the studs, Jennifer, will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And I hope you'll both be happy with everything once it arrives. And also thank you for the donation with your shells there as well. And again, Kira, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Can you make that the gold studs? You can, so the 9-carat gold studs instead. Not a problem. Yep, that's fine. So the same thing, I will send you an invoice over to the email address that's on the order form as well. And that's safe up there for you. And now, hello. I hope you had a great birthday as well now. No, nothing to be sorry for, and you are very, very welcome, Jennifer. Okay, then up next today is Leslie Oliphant. Leslie, are you here? Ooh. These are the wrong ones. These are the right ones. Leslie, hello, hello, hello. Leslie, should we do your acorn dips first, and then we'll do your present picks afterwards, if that's okay? So with the acorn dips, they are the drilled pearls. So if we do them both, because if you wanted to, you could swap and change the colours around in between the earrings. So we can't swap the actual pearl colours, but you could swap in between the two, because you do have two of these. If that's okay, then like I say, we'll do the present picks afterwards. I'm just double checking these are all of the ones with 4s, because the other pot has got more in. Yep, they're all 4s there. Yes, okay, so I am just going to mix them. Not looking at all. And then I'll pick 2 out. So, last mix, eyes are closed. So, number 1. And then, oh, I can't. I think that's one. Number 2. Can you sit behind there, Mr. Snowman? Kind of. Okay, so let's go down. I've got them both in my hand. I'll pop them down now. Oh, I just need to double check that they're the different earrings. They are definitely different earrings. Okay, so option 1. Now these are the stud crystal double drop earrings. So stud back. Oh, sorry, it would help if I would put them on here. There we go. So stud back with the crystal at the top, And then of course, because they're holding 2 pearls each, they've got the double drop coming down. There we go. So stud at the top, crystal at the top here, and then you've got the long drop, double drop coming down. So 1 pearl needs to sit at the top, 1 pearl needs to sit at the bottom. Now the colours that you've got with these two is a petrol blue. So petrol blue and, oh, let's move it over a bit. And then a brighter TARDIS blue. So petrol blue and TARDIS blue to start with. So that is on the crystal drop earrings. The second set of earrings are the ones which have got the cup at the top. So almost the opposite to what you've got just had, because these ones have got the crystal at the bottom, if that makes sense. So studs at the top, but however at the very top here you've got this cup. Now the top pearl sits within that cup there. You've got the single drop down chain, crystal at the bottom, and then the pearls sit directly under the crystal. So 1 pearl at the top, 1 pearl at the bottom. Okay, so with these ones, it's similar because we've got light and dark colours again here. So we've actually got a forest green and then a pastel, more pastel apple green, I believe. So we've got the dark and the light, with your colouring. But what do you think of the orders? So on the ones with the crystal at the top and the double drop of pearls, which colours would you like on those? And then the one with the cup at the top and the crystal at the bottom, which colour would you like with those? That was the design you're after. Oh, I love that. I'm glad you've got something you'd be happy with. I hope you're happy with the colours as well. So like I said, I can mix these around if you wanted to, or if you're happy with them as they are, then that's perfect and they are yours. Just as they are perfect. Oh, I'm glad you're happy with those. And is it on the correct earring as well? So the blues are going to be on the crystal at the top and then the double drop. And then the greens you're going to have with this one, so the dark green at the top and the light green at the bottom. Is that correct? Yes, brilliant. Well, I'm glad you're happy with those. I'm just writing this down here and then we'll move on to your present picks. Okay, so coming across then, so for you've got 3 present picks all together, but obviously we'll do one at a time and then we'll do all of your openings together at the end. So for your first one, with the gold, would you like spot or not? And with the red, would you like spot or not? So you need to pick one, excuse me, 1 gold, 1 red. So red, spot or not, gold, spot or not. What would you like? Thank you, Samantha. Can you have both spots? You can. Okay, so we always open the Christmas spot first. Which means that way should be that way around. So Christmas one, which is the red, is always the Christmas jewellery. You have got a Christmas cage pendant. This cage comes with one opening. It holds one pearl at a time, and then of course with it being the cage pendant, you'll be able to swap and change the pearls around inside. This one does have some script on here, so some wording, which is going to be backwards for you guys at the moment. It says Merry Christmas, so Merry at the top, Christmas along the bottom. You've got this red border with the red enamel colouring there, and then in the middle you've got a Christmas bow. The pearl colour would come out from behind the Christmas bow there. Okay, so that's your red option. With your gold option, oh, I love this one. So this is one of the ones which I shown when I was talking about new jewellery. This one comes with one opening, and one pearl does need to go onto the jewellery here. So this is a new item, not on the website yet. Now it's got like a textured, like a brushed silver effect on the petals. You've got a golden coloured overlay, so it is 925 silver. But yeah, golden coloured overlay down here, and then this brushed silver effect on the petals. And then the pearl sits in the middle of the petals there. Now this one is a slightly larger pendant. The pearl size on this one would suit more sort of medium to large pearls. However, the small pearl would definitely still fit and would still look lovely. It's just that's what I would recommend would sort of suit it better. Oh, it's quite bright, but if I cover it up, which side would you like? So both come with one opening. Why is that so bright? What if I turn that down? Sorry, I'll hold my hand there to shade it. So both come with one opening. The cage pendant, you can swap and change the pearls around. The normal, so the gold side, the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. So you can sort of see the size difference there. So where the cage is and the other one. Maybe because it's on the, oh, it's the textured, it's reflecting the light massively. I see. Can you have the gold option? Of course you can. So gold option is yours. And then if we do your Christmas card, so I just randomly split these. So your Christmas card has given you a £3 off code to use on the website. So if you would like to order again in the future, Leslie, you'll have a £3 off code that you can use. Now I will email that code across to you, to the email address on the order form. That will get sent across for you tomorrow. So I hope you're happy with that one. So that's your first option, your first present pick, sorry. I'm just topping up the presents again because you have a second one. Okay, so for a second time, would you like red, spot or not, and gold, spot or not? So one red, one gold, spot or not with either. Both not this time. Okay. So again, I always start with the red. So the red one is your Christmas one, and not is, it just doesn't, it just has the white middle of the bow. So it's not got the spot. So your red Christmas themed item, is a Christmas pendant. This pendant comes with 2 openings, and 2 pearls would need to go onto the jewellery. And this is the bells pendant. Is that the right way around? Yes. So as the name describes, it is a pair of bells. At the top of, let me just get it focused for you. But at the top of the bells, there is this little crystal. And then you've got the bells coming down either side, and then your pearls will get set right up underneath here. So it comes with 2 openings, and 2 pearls would need to go onto the jewellery. So that's your red option. Your gold option is, now I may have, now this is, I'm going to show you it. However, if you wanted a different gold option, I'm going to give you it, because on the first day I said that even with the gold options, there'll be non-Christmas themed jewellery. Even if it's new jewellery and it's Christmas themed, it would still be wrapped in the red. Now this is a Christmas themed item, however it is a new item, so that's where I think I've just got it wrong. I've wrapped it up as a new item, which is the gold, but it is a Christmas themed item. So technically it should have been a red, but because it's come out, I will give you the option, but I will get a different parcel for you if you would like to, because it is Christmas themed. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Now this is a necklace, and we actually have the matching bracelet to this, so it's exactly the same. This necklace comes with the chain, so it's 18 to 20 inches, this chain. It comes with 1 opening, and 1 pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. And what I love about it is it's got a little bit of detail further up the chain as well. So further up the chain, you've got these 2 little snowflakes here. So it's not massively up the far up, but the 2 snowflakes. You've then got this reindeer's head at the bottom, and then the pearl sits in the face of the reindeer. So the pearl would sit directly in the centre there. So hang on. So it is a new item. It's not been seen on the website yet, and it hasn't been shown either. So you've got the pearl, 1 opening, the pearl would sit in the middle of this reindeer's face. It's almost like a little flowered, it's got like flowered edges to this one. And then slightly further up, you do have the snowflakes on here as well. So it does come with the chain, of course, this one. Okay, so Leslie, like I said, if you wanted me to pull a different gold parcel, I will do so, and that's just because it is the Christmas theme. When it this one should have technically been in the red, so that's just my fault when I've wrapped them up. Or if you're happy to keep this, you can still pick between the 2. So if you're happy, you can pick between the red, which comes with 2 openings, 2 pearls on the jewellery, or the gold, which comes with 1 opening and 1 pearl needs to go onto the jewellery. That's lovely. You wanted Christmas and you already have the bells pendant, so gold again. Oh, okay, perfect. Well, I'm glad you're happy. And if anyone else, obviously, if this happens with anyone else, that option, that would still, will get, the same option will get given to everybody. I'm hoping that hasn't happened again though, because I thought I'd caught them all, but I may not have. Right, so let's do your Christmas card. So just randomly split it and pull. Oh, I've got 2. There we go. Put that one back in. So this one is your Christmas card. Oh, you've got another £3 off code to use on the website. So £3 off code to use on the website. So I'll be either, because obviously it's all in the same opening, I'll be able to either make it into a £6 off code and combine the two for you, or keep it as two £3 off codes. If it is two £3 off codes, you shouldn't, I don't think the website allows you to use them together on the same order. So it's up to you whether you keep them as two separate ones, but like I said, it would need to be two separate orders, or if you're happy, I'll combine them and just make it a £6 one off. That's just because it's on the same order form. Happy to merge? Brilliant. I feel like I'm on what is it? Survivor. Okay, so £6 off. Right, so then your last present pick then. So again, I'll need to know what red and what gold option you would like. Red spot or not, and gold spot or not. What would you like? This time, can you go red spot and gold not? Yes. So red spot, gold not. And then again, we'll start with the red Christmas first. So in here, you have got a pendant. So this pendant comes with one opening. Oh, did I break it? No, I'm fine. This pendant comes with one opening, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. And this is the chimes pendant. So similar to the last Christmas pendant, as in it's a bell, but completely different because this one's got some enamel colouring. So it's got the red bow at the top, it's got the green rim at the bottom of the bell, and then the middle section of the bell is encrusted with crystals. And then again, the pearl gets set directly underneath the bell. So this on the website is called the chimes pendant. So it comes with one opening and one pearl needs to go onto the jewellery. That is your red option. And then your gold option is a pair of earrings. Now these are new earrings, haven't been seen before, so they're not on the website yet. They'll go on the website in the future. They are stud back earrings, come with two openings, two pearls need to go onto the jewellery. And these ones would suit smaller to medium pearls. Now they would definitely hold larger pearls. There's definitely room for the larger pearls. It's just the larger the pearl, the more of the design you're going to cover with this one. So I would say it suits smaller to medium pearls. So stud back earrings, and then you've got this gorgeous sort of filigreed design above, and then the pearl sits at the bottom. So let me just have a quick look. Yeah, it is literally like a filigreed, almost like a, I'm going to say like a bush. I know it's not the most elegant way of describing them, but can you see what I mean? It looks like it's got like higher patterned area, and then the pearls would sit at the bottom there. They are so unique. They are gorgeous. They're just really hard to describe actually. Almost looks like this section down here is an eye, but I think that's because you can see where the pearl is sitting. I think when the pearl is on there, it won't look like an eye. I think it is literally just because it's got the circle in the middle there where the pearl sits. Yes, he did, Janine. Yes. It's a bit like a tribal tattoo. Yes, definitely. It's like waves. Yes, I see waves as well. It's why I love this kind of jewellery, because with something like this, it is literally however you interpret it, because it can be, yeah, you can see many different designs in there. So it comes with 2 openings, 2 pearls go on the jewellery, and yes, suits smaller to medium pearls with those. So red or gold. Love them. You'd like to have gold again. Perfect. So the earrings are yours. The chimes pendant will go over here. And then let's do your Christmas card. Going near the front this time. Christmas card. All of these cards are shuffled, by the way. There's lots of different cards in here. Oh, let's turn this around. So this says a bonus opening to add to your order. So you get an extra bonus opening to have now. So you'll be able to pick oyster or egg pop. So I'll count up your openings, then you get an extra one on top of that. That's quite a nice card to have there to give you those extra options for your pals. So let me just count this up. So you've got the reindeer pendant, which comes with 1 opening. You've got the flower pendant, which comes with 1 opening. And then you've got the earrings that come with 2 openings, that's 4. And then the bonus one makes 5. So you've got 5 openings altogether. So I'll need to know which 5 you would like to have. Oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each. And if it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. They have been very generous to you. Those of you who don't know, this is Jingle, this is Belle. So are you going to come to me nicely, Jingle? This is Jingle. I love her so much. And then, no, this is Belle. I'm so sorry, the wrong way around. Belle has the dress and Jingle has the, I don't know what to call it, the all-in-one. You step in, it's an all-in-one situation. Can you have 5 pops? Of course you can. I've tilted this forward slightly this time. I don't know if it helps to see, but I'm hoping just a little bit. Oh, all pink ones, or it's like a pinky purple. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Colour-wise, Leslie, are there certain colours you're hoping for? Dungarees, thank you. My brain was trying to think the ones you climb in. I still can't. Catsuit. My brain was trying to say catsuit. I was like, it's not a catsuit. Dungarees is the correct word. Oh gosh. Right, so starting with Pauline, then your pops. Are there certain colours, my lovely? Bloop. Okay, so we've got a darker Cinderella blue, and that's your gifted pearl there. Egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in this one. We've got a seafoam green, a 2-tonal pinkle purple, and a dark Cadbury purple. Your next pop. 2 pearls in this one. And we've got, oh, another two-tonal pink or purple. This one is more so. So lighter, darker, lighter, darker. And this one's slightly larger than the first one as well. And then you've got a silver chocolate. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. Another, oh actually no, I was going to say another Cinderella blue. It is not, sorry, it is a periwinkle. Let's move this over slightly. So periwinkle, a grass green, a burgundy red, and a dove grey. 2 more pops to go. So your next one, 4 pearls in this one. Now this one is another Cinderella blue. Slightly smaller than the first, and I'd say possibly slightly darker, but only by a tiny bit. You've got a chocolate bronze, a sea green, and oh, it's like a green and purple. So it's like a silver foresty green, but as you go round, he's got like these flashes of purple to him. Let me just readjust. He almost looks like, do you know the Scarborough green crystal pearl? He almost has that effect in that area. He's got 2 areas of like a purpley flash. Oh, he is lovely. I'm going to put it in with the greens, I think. But yeah, he does have that purple flash. He is pretty. Oh, 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 oh. And then your last pop. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. So we've got another chocolatey bronze, very similar to the first, I think just slightly darker. You've got a lavender. Now this lavender is a slight funky shape. So he's a slight egg shape here. So thinner this end, larger this end. So yeah, he is a slight egg shape. You've got a darker mystic purple. Let's move it up a little bit. So mystic purple. And then another burgundy red. Leslie, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which colours you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So if I go through them again for you, you've got 2 Cinderellas, then a seafoam green, grass green, sea green, and then that dark foresty green with the purple flashes. You've got 2-tonal pink or purple, dark Cadbury purple, another 2-tonal pink or purple, a periwinkle, a lavender, and a dark mystic purple. A silver chocolate, and then 2 chocolate bronze, 2 burgundy reds, and a dove grey. What do you think? What would you like to do? The bottom chocolate bronze on the reindeer, you can. Sorry, that one moved slightly. There we go. So, chocolate bronze on there. Perfect. Swap the 2 burgundy for 2 smaller cranberries. Yeah. And then swap both Cinderella for 2 smaller Pepsi greens. Okay, so hang on, let me get the cranberries first. Do the cranberries need to be matching? There we go. Yep, I have. So 2 burgundies for cranberries, 1 and 2, and then the 2 Cinderellas, 1 and 2 for smaller Pepsi greens, and then the Pepsi greens you'd like on the jewellery, on the earrings. Okay, just finding 2 that match for you. And then I think it's just that flower pendant to choose for. Can I match your mystic? Most likely. Let's have a look. Maybe too small. Oh no, that's sort of perfect. Okay, so if you're happy with that mystic, I'd need to know which one you'd like to swap out for that one. So we're going to have the Pepsi greens on the earrings, and then the forest purple two-tone on the pendant. We'd like to swap the dove for the mystic. I'm just going to put these ones over here just because then they're matchy-matchy. Okay, so then that's actually your jewellery chosen for then, Leslie. So it'll just be with all of the remaining pearls if you're happy with these, or of course if there's any other swaps, changes that you'd like to make. Can we swap the other 10 for 5 matching pairs? 5 matching pairs of what sorts of colours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let me just pick up these. Or did you want to match any of these possibly, or is it... Oh no, okay, so pickle green, bright icy blue, magenta, snow white and coral. So white, coral, I think that's all of the boxes. Okay, so pickle, and we've got bright icy blue, and then we've got magenta, magenta, snow white, and then coral. You've had your dark moment and now you're full on bright mode. I can tell. I mean, the brights are gorgeous together, aren't they? So I'm just getting 2 matching whites, and then I think the coral is going to be the hardest to match. And that's only because there's so many just slight different variations of the corals. There we go. So I'm going to put the snow whites above that one, and then one more, which is the coral for you. Do you mind if it's brighter or lighter coral, or are you happy with either? So that's a brighter coral. If you're not happy with any of those, Leslie, do speak out and I can change them for you. I'm just looking to see if I've got a slightly lighter coral pair as well, just in case it was more the lighter shade you had in mind. Okay, so that's the lighter. Mary, yes, of course I can. Not a problem. So lighter or brighter coral? Brighter, perfect, brilliant. Invoice you for pin caps for all of them. Of course I can. So let me just write that down. You'd like to be invoiced for pin caps and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, well I'm glad you're happy with all of those. Lovely. Let me... So I'm just getting the bag. No, it's absolutely fine. To be honest, I don't see typos most of the time unless it changes it to a different word, and then I sort of try to guess what the word is. But yeah, spelling mistakes go over my head because I probably wouldn't even know. But I hope you're happy with those, Leslie. Popping this on here. Invoice for your pin caps, that will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. The £6 off code will also get sent across. It'll be 2 different emails there though. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very, very welcome. Perfect. Up next then today, if I just come back to Wednesday, to Sunday's order list. Oh gosh. Up next today is Jennifer Hill. Jennifer, are you here? You took your glasses off earlier. I don't recall where I set them. I hate when that happens. I hope you find them pronto. Have you... No, this isn't me being funny, but have you checked, like, on top of your head? The amount of times I've seen my mum searching for her glasses, and they've literally been sitting on, like, she'll be lost them for like 5-6 hours, and they're sitting on her head. It's quite amusing, bless her. And Leslie, bless your heart, thank you for these stars. That's very kind of you. No, not off the top of my head, Tammy. They're not there. Just had to say, please don't take offence. It was just, I do the same, although I haven't forgotten them on top of my head yet, just because when I do, it catches my hair and it pulls my hair and it drives me absolutely crazy. So it's rare that I do put them on top of my head, but I do easily put them down and lose them. can tell I'm feeling better. Thank you. I am sorry about in the week. It was just one of those things that you can't control, where you know you're fine to work, but you're just not fine to do your full capacity. And it was just one of those weeks I couldn't do my full capacity, and half the week I couldn't look at the screen either because of my headache. And it was one of those weeks. So yeah, I am sorry for that. Last call for Jennifer Hill, and then if not, we'll move on. So Jennifer, if you are here, please type I'm invisible. That will bring your comment forward so I can see. And if anyone else can see Jennifer, please comment on her comment, because that will bring it forward so I can see as well. Bless you, thank you. Are those snowmen under Jingle and Bell? Diane, thank you for the stars. Yes, so we have, these two don't have names. And so, oh, Bell, stay. Okay, so he is a happy little snowman, and he's got really sort of long legs. He's lovely. And then this one, she's like a snowman angel. So she's got gorgeous hair that just always goes in. She's got these wings. She's got a pretty little dress, and then again legs. So yeah, they do go together, these two. But yeah, they don't have names. So snowman and snowman angel. I love his nose as well. I sort of like to set them up so they look like they're crossing their legs and all sorts, and having a whale of a time. Okay, so I haven't seen Jennifer, so let's move on. Up next would be Rhonda Cooper. Rhonda, are you here? Christine, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. I do appreciate it. And Rhonda, you are here. Hello, hello, hello. Let me mark that you're here. Okay, so Rhonda, you have got 2 of the present picks. Let's go down. So I'll need you to pick 1 red, 1 gold present to start with. So red, spot or not, and gold, spot or not. Which one would you like? So we'll do both the present picks first, and then we'll do your openings all together at the end, if that's okay, my lovely. Red with gold knot. So red with gold knot. Okay. So good luck. Red with. So this is the Christmas themed item to start with. And in here, I love how I've wrapped them, that I can just rip them open like that. So you've got a Christmas cage pendant. However, this cage pendant could also be worn all year round. So it is a Christmassy poinsettia, which is like a Christmas flower. However, like I said, it can be worn all year round because it can sort of just be seen as a normal flower as well, just depending on the colour pearl you pop in here. So this is a poinsettia shape. Now this is not the poinsettia cage pendant that's on the website. So there is a cage pendant that is called the poinsettia cage pendant. This one has got a different name. I'll have to double check what that is. But yeah, this one's got a gorgeous crystal in the centre, and then it comes with, a multiple of 5 crystals in the centre there. It comes with one opening and the pearl goes in the middle, and then with it being a cage you can swap and change the pearls around at home. Okay, so that's your first one. Option 2, which is your gold box. And in here, this is a pendant. This pendant comes with 3 openings, and 3 pearls would need to go onto the jewellery. Okay, so I've had something similar to this in the past, and it was called the Orion's Belt pendant. Now this one is slightly different to that. It's the same sort of design, but it is different. So this one doesn't have a name just yet. It looks like it comes off on a little squiff, but it is straight. I think it's just because of when the pearl goes there, you wouldn't see that little section there. So basically, if I show you sideways, it looks like you've got 3 hammocks. So 1 hammock, 2 hammocks, 3 hammocks, and your pearls sit in the middle of each hammock. You've also got a crystal separating each hammock, so 3 crystals, 1, 2, and 3. So from the front, your pearl would go here, here, and here, with the crystal at the top and then coming down. So I think the best way to describe this one is from the side view. Oh, there we go. So that's the side view. I've just turned it to the side there. And then of course the front view, but once the pearls are on it, you'll be able to see the difference. Okay, so again, new item, won't be on the website yet, but will be on in the future. Oh, you'd like to have the gold option? Yes, of course. So that one is yours straight away there. Now, if we do your Christmas card, so your Christmas card says, a free bottle added to your order. So the little glass bottles with the corks on at the top, you'll get one of those added to your order, my lovely. So I'm just going to write that down before we open your next one. Thank you, darling. Yay, thank you, darling. Okay, so I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Now you have another present pick here, so I'm just topping up the presents and then we can give you the options again to have. Okay, so again, I'll need to know which red and gold box you would like. So red, spot or not, and gold, spot or not. Which ones would you like this time? Both with. Okay. Oh, I've just broke this bow. Sorry, let me just pop it back on, otherwise I'll lose the little bit. There we go. So again, starting with the red. So this is the Christmas themed. Oh, this is a Christmas cage pendant. It comes with one opening. However, this one holds multiple pearls, so it can hold up to 4 pearls, depending on the size of the pearls. So the smaller the pearls, the more technically you'd be able to fit in. If it was sort of 3 8.5s, I don't know if you'd be able to fit another 8.5, but you may be able to fit a smaller one. So up to 4 pearls, depending on the size of the pearls. Now this one does have some script on here as well. So again, this one says wrong way, Merry Christmas. And then it's got this silhouette of a reindeer head here. Now it is the exact same on both sides. So if you look at it at an angle, you may be able to see like a double of the reindeer. Whereas if I just hold it straight on, you won't see the double up. There we go. But however, when the pearls are in there, it doesn't matter what angle you look at, because the pearls sort of split up the front and the back design. So everywhere where you can see my black glove through the cage there is where you'll be able to see your pearl colours. Okay, so that is your option red. And then the gold option, I think I shown, well, I definitely shown one of these colours of this pendant when I was showing some of the new items. This is a pendant. It comes with one opening and one pearl needs to go onto the jewellery. That's the reverse side there. So this is a lily pad. So the lily pad, this one we do have it actually in different colours, but this one has got a gorgeous green and then like a midnight blue outer edge. You can see the veins here as well. So it is 925 silver. It's just got like this staining effect with the green and the blue. Your pearl is going to sit in the centre of the lily pad here. This one can have any sized pearl on here. I'd say for best fit, I'd say possibly medium to large, but the smaller pearls would just fit perfectly as well. So yeah, any size pearl with this one. Okay, so both items come with one opening. The cage pendant, you'll be able to swap and change the pearls around at home. The gold option, the lily pad, the pearl does definitely need to go onto the jewellery. It goes really bright when they go on this board today, don't they? I don't know if I pop it over here, if that's gonna be worse, or yeah, it might be a bit bright. I don't know if that's worse or better. You'd like to have the red side. Perfect. So there's that cage pendant and it can hold multiple pearls in there. Now let's do your Christmas card again, or your second Christmas card I should say. Let's go this one and then we will do your openings, my lovely. So with your Christmas card, just a bit of blue tack that holds them down there. Oh, okay, so this one says bonus pearl. Pick a colour pearl to gift to the person on the order list after you. So let me just make it so hopefully you guys can read that. Pick a colour pearl to gift to the person on the order list after you. So this is a gift forward card. So this isn't one of your pearls. This is one of my pearls. So if you just let me know what colour you'd like, I'll get that from the pearls I've got surrounding me. And then that pearl will gift to the next person on the order list. What would you like to do? I'm just going to bring you back up and then let me know what colour pearl you'd like to gift forward. Just topping up these boxes, these presents again. I love this game. I really like just the whole everything with this one. I don't know, I think because it's Christmas as well, it makes me happy. Everything Christmas makes me happy. We're not putting our Christmas decorations up until next weekend. It's been a crazy week here, and yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it this weekend. But yeah, next Sunday, so hopefully, fingers crossed, before the live next Sunday, the decks will go up. If not, it might be a bit of a sad live next Sunday, because I'll be sad because they haven't gone up. So Rhonda, which colour would you like to gift forward? Let's do a peacock. Yes. It's one of these. A blue-greeny peacock. I've automatically gone for the blue-greeny ones. However, if you meant one of the other ones, do let me know. So this one here is for the next person on the order list. Okay, so I am just going to pop it just in the very top corner, and then that way I'll know it's for the next person. Okay, perfect. Leanne, thank you for these stars. I appreciate it. Christmas tree upstairs. Oh, Katie, is it magical? Okay, so Rhonda, we've got the cage pendant. So with the cage, you won't need to let me know what colour you'd like in there, because you are going to be able to swap and change that around at home. With the pendant, I am going to need to know what the top, the middle and the bottom colour is going to be, because obviously with that pendant, they do sit in a vertical line. So it means that you've got 4 openings altogether. Which 4 would you like to have? So we've got oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each. If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. You got 2 feet of snow. Oh wow! So you put your that must have been. I've never put my Christmas decorations up in the snow. Even thinking about that makes me so happy. Was that like the best Christmassy feeling ever? I'd love to put my decks up in the snow. I don't think in the UK that's ever going to happen. I mean, never say never, but it's just snow's been getting less and less throughout the years. 2 of each, Rhonda. Okay. Donate the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? 1, 2. 1 and 2 greens. And are you happy if I mix the pearls together on the board, or would you prefer me to keep them separate? So we're going to start with Pearline, which is your gifted pearl, then your egg pops, and then of course your oysters. So good luck. Bloop. Okay, so your first colour is a silver purple. So this is your gifted pearl. So he's a dark purpley silver. Let's leave it there. You're hoping for reds and greens. Oh, Christmassy reds and greens. Your first egg pop. 3 pearls in this one. So we've got you've got your own greeny blue peacock. You've got a darker burgundy red. Now this one is 2-tonal with black cherry. Don't you see that? So darker, brighter. So it is burgundy 2-tonal with the black cherry. And then you've got a dark olivey green, it looks like. So dark olive, which is like a silvery olivey green, but the dark one. Your next egg pop. 3 pearls in this one. A 2-tonal pinkle purple. A bright, this is a really dark apple green, and he's got a slight, let me see if I can show you. He's got like a slight darker line coming through him. I don't know if you see that. So it's a really dark apple green. So it's slightly 2-tonal, but he's got like this darker appley line coming through him as well. Really deep green. And then the last pearl from the egg pop is a gunmetal chocolate. So dark, deep chocolate. There we go. So then coming back for your oysters. Oyster number 1. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in that one. You have got a mystic purple. Oh, let's just clean that a little bit more. There we go. So a mystic purple. And then your second oyster. Slight double pop. And there's no more in that one. You have triples. So 3 pearls in this one. Okay, so in here you've got a 2-tonal orchid and silver lilac. So orchid, silver lilac, orchid, silver lilac. Gorgeous 2-tonal pearl. You've got a raspberry, and we've got another gunmetal chocolate. Rhonda, what do you think to these? You've got some really unique pearls here as well, actually, from both the egg pop and the oyster. So if I go through the colours again, and then I'll need to know which ones you would like where. So from the top, you've got the silver purple, 2-tonal pinkle, mystic purple, and then the 2-tonal orchid and silver lilac. You've got the greeny blue peacock, the 2-tonal burgundy black cherry, the dark olivey green, 2-tonal stripy apple green, 2 dark gunmetal chocolates, and a raspberry. So if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So again, with the cage pendant, I don't need to know the colour for that one, but with the pendant, I will need to know the top, the middle and the bottom pearl. And of course, that's the placement you'd like them in as well. Bless you, Angela. Yeah, if the UK got that much, the UK would come to a standstill. 61 centimetres of snow. The UK is not prepped for that at all. It came to a standstill a couple of years ago. I think it wasn't nowhere near that amount. But yeah, just couldn't cope with it. You'd like the burgundy, the apple green, and then a golden one. So would you like a pastel gold or like a chocolatey bronze? So this is a pastel gold, that's a brighter pastel gold, or chocolate bronze is one like this one. Ooh. Now that's a brighter bronze there. Oh, is that a hard decision? I think that's a hard decision. Are either of those what you're sort of picturing? The second one, the more chocolatey bronze one. Okay, and which order would you like to have them in? And also, which colour am I swapping out for that chocolate bronze? So, oh, there we go. So which order would you like them in? And which colour am I swapping out? The order that it's in now, and swap out the olive. Oh, sorry. There we go. So take away the olive, move that one down one, and then we're gonna have the red, and then the apple, and then the chocolate bronze. Perfect. Okay, so then with the remaining pearls then, which are, there we go, all of those, are you happy with those as your loose pearls, Rhonda? Or are there any other swaps or changes that you would like to make? Yes, happy with the remaining pearls as your loose pearls. That's perfect. Let me just pick all of these up. And if I bring you back up again, Rhonda, I hope you're happy with those. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Okay. And then up next today is Amanda Clean. Amanda, are you here? Do you want to know the best thing I love about this mug? It's the little bee that sits here. And it's the perfect, like, holder. Yeah, it's the little bee. Sorry. Small things that make me happy. I also love a mug that gets smaller because it keeps the heat in longer. Small things that make me happy. Oh, Amanda, hello. Amanda, you have got 4 openings altogether. Which 4 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. 2 of each, donate the shells. Okay. Are there certain colours, Amanda, that you're hoping for? So 1 and 2. And then 1 and 2. So we'll start with Perline. Oh, sorry, dropping everything. Start with Perline, and then your pops, and then your oysters. Okay, so good luck, my lovely. Bloop. You have got a golden peach as the gifted pearl. You're hoping for purples. Okay, fingers crossed for you. Egg pop number 1, Amanda. 4 pearls in your first one, and I can see a purple here. It's a 2-tonal pinkle purple, so it gets lighter and darker as you go around, so slightly more like pinkly areas than slightly darker purpley areas. So it's your first one. You've got a bright, bold, icy blue. You've got a dove grey, and we've got a sea green. Oh, and also, sorry, you have the pearl that was gifted forward to you as well, which is the greeny blue peacocks. That was just gifted forward to you from Rhonda. Sorry, that was in the top corner. Your next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one, and we have another purple for you. I think this one's a purple rain. So purple rain. And a black cherry. And then coming across for your oyster pearls. Are you happy if I mix the oyster pearls up with the egg pop pearls, or would you prefer me to keep them separate? So oyster number 1. Slight double pop. And there's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. Okay, you have got a mystic purple, which is brilliant because you said you was hoping for purples. So adding to the purple line, and that's another different shade of purple as well for you. So mystic purple. And then we've got 1 more oyster to go. So your last one. Light pop there. Now there's a little bit of flesh there, but there's definitely no pearls on that side. Oh. And then there's no more in that one. So you've got another mystic purple. This one's a slightly lighter, almost moving into sort of the pinkly purple tones. But no, I would still say it's a lighter mystic purple. Okay, Amanda, what do you think to all of these? Now I'll need to know which 2 pearls you'd like on the fittings that you've chosen. And if you're not happy with any of these colours, I can swap them as well for you. So if I go through from the very top, you've got the golden peach, you've then got the two-tonal pinkle purple, the purple rain, and then you've got two mystic purples, the top one being slightly darker than the bottom. A bold, bright, icy blue, a dove grey, a sea green, a greeny blue peacock, and a black cherry. What do you think to all of these? And then if you're happy, which two would you like on your fittings? And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Yes, of course I can. So I can invoice you for the same fittings for the rest of them. That's not a problem. So I just need to know if you're happy with the colours, and then if it is all of them that you'd like those fittings on, or if it's just a select number, so select colours. Happy with the colours and you'd like them all to have fittings. Okay, so if I just put on here, for example, the black cherry and the GB peacock next to these ones, and then if I put down here, so you'd like to be invoiced for the hoop fittings on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8 others. So you'll definitely have hoop fittings on everything, but obviously only invoicing you for the additional 8. That's perfect. Let me bring you back up. So Amanda, I hope you're happy with all of those. The invoice for the hoop fittings, that will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. It should be sent across for you tomorrow. I want to thank you for the donation with your shells, Amanda, and then I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Perfect. Shannon, thank you for these stars, my lovely. I do appreciate it. I hope you're well as well. Oh, Amanda, bless you. Thank you for the stars as well. And Amanda, you are very, very welcome. Okay, up next then today is Faye Caldwell. Faye, are you here? Faye, hello, good evening. You've sent a loyalty card. Bear with me just a moment. I may not have seen it yet. Ah, you sent it this evening. No, it's fine, I've just found you. Name, date, stickers. That's perfect. Okay, so we'll do your present pick first, and then we'll do all of your openings together at the end, if that's okay, Faye. So let's go down for your present pick. So I'll need to know one red, one gold present that you would like to have. So red, spot or not, and gold, spot or not. What would you like? Red, spot, gold, knot. Okay, so those two there, red, spot, gold, knot, and we'll start with the red one first, which is your Christmas themed item. So in here you have got a Christmas cage pendant. I think I said on the last live, with the Christmas jewellery, there is more options of cage pendants than other jewellery. However, there is bracelets, earrings, normal pendants, everything still in there. It's just there is more cage pendants. So we may see that sort of as they come out. But there is the mix of jewellery in there as well. So with your cage pendant, this is an outline of a bell. Okay, then it's filled with red enamel, and then you've got 3 little stars on each of the almost the points of the bell, and then a snowflake in the middle. Now the snowflake is where you're going to see your pearl colour through. So your pearl sits at the back here and then shines through, or you could wear the pendant this way round, so it's still got the bell silhouette, but then you see sort of the full colour of the pearl from this side. So this one comes with one opening, and then with it being the cage, you'll be able to swap and change the pearls around inside. With the gold present, and oh, okay, so this one is one of the newer pendants. However, this one wouldn't fit a snake chain. So it would fit a chain, but it would need to be a smaller eyelet of the thread through of the chain. My one may be slightly big, so for now I'm just going to thread it through the heart. Whereas I'll make a note, I'll put a larger bail on this one, just so then a normal chain. So ignore me, I'm going to pop a bail on it so any chain will fit through. So basically, yeah, it's just this smaller fitting here. So I'll pop a bail on the top so any chain will fit. For now, I've threaded my chain through the heart, but that's where it will hang here. So it is a heart outline. You've then got your pearl that sits on this side. So it comes with one opening. The pearl does need to go on the jewellery. On this side, you've got a butterfly. However, this butterfly is a double layered butterfly. So if I just pull this out, you can see you've got a rose gold coloured butterfly coming out from the underneath layer, and then it actually has pink zircon crystals encrusted across the butterfly. So you've got the silver backing, the top butterfly is coming out, so it's got that almost like 3D effect. You've got the pink in the wings, the rose gold on the colouring, and then the backing is of course the silver. So a few different colours coming on with this pendant, which is gorgeous. But again, pinks and rose golds, lots of colours go with that there. So again, this is a new item, not on the website yet, will be going on the website in the future. But for now, Faye, I'll need to know which one you would like to have. So would you like to have the red or the gold? Can you have the gold? Of course you can. So let me just pop this in here. And then if we get your Christmas card, so with these Christmas cards, again, there's so many. I'd literally just split it anywhere and just sort of dive in, and then that all blue tacked closed. So your Christmas card says, free pearl display board, random colour display board added to your order. So these are, if I just quickly come across, you will get one of these added to your order. So at the moment they come in white, grey or black. It will be a random colour, and then you'll be able to use it as a display board for if you've got any loose pearls. You can of course use it for jewellery, or of course use it for anything you may want to at home. Obviously like beads, and yeah, could be absolutely anything. But you'll get one of these added to your order. So I hope you're happy with that. You're very welcome. So that means you've got 2 openings altogether then. So with your pendant and your loyalty card. Which 2 would you like to have, Faye? Oysters, egg pops, or one of each? And then 1 pearl definitely needs to go onto the jewellery. You'd like to have 2 pops. Okay, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1 and 2. There's still pearls in Perline. So we'll start with Perline and then we'll move on to your pops for you. So Faye, good luck. Bloop. Your gifted pearl is a pickle green. Coming back for egg pop number 1, you're hoping for a pinkle now. Oh, because that would go beautifully with the butterfly, wouldn't it? Oh, so sorry, first egg pop, you've got 4 pearls here. You've got a bridal white, a golden yellow, a burgundy red, and a TARDIS blue. That's your first egg pop. Coming back for your next egg pop, you've got 4 pearls in this one. A mystic purple. So it is a brighter, lighter mystic purple there. A black cherry. So again, it is a 2-tonal black cherry and burgundy red. A seafoam green. And then another pickle green. Okay, so I'll need to know which colour you'd like on your jewellery. And of course, if there's any swaps or changes you'd like to do, I can do that for you as well. So you've got a pickle green, a seafoam green, and then another pickle green. You've got a bridal white and a golden yellow, burgundy red and a black cherry, TARDIS blue and a lighter mystic purple. Can you have a pinkle, please, for the pendant? You can. I'm just going to try find a two-tonal one for you. I've seen lots of two-tonal ones recently. At the moment, is that one two-tonal? Ooh, there we go. Okay, so darker and lighter as we go around. So it gets darker there and lighter there. Hopefully you can see that there. So are you happy with that one for your pendant? And if so, which colour would you like to swap out? And you'd like to have a matching of the two pickles and to use yours. Yeah, I don't have the green. Oh, I do have the greens next to me. I was going to say, where is my greens? So try to match any of your pickles. Okay, so we've got a larger one or a smaller one. Let me just bring them both down so I can sort of see what we're doing. Swap the Mystic. Perfect. I think it might be easier if I match the bigger one, just because it looks like I've got, my pickles seem to be, ooh, generally slightly larger. It's just slightly lighter, so I need one darker. How about one like that? So if you're happy with that match there, which one would you like to swap out? And then it's that two-tonal pink or purples going on the jewellery. So I'm going to pick that one up and pop that on here. So we're going to have pinkle on that one. Swap the other pickle. Okay, and can you have on simple drops? So the simple drop hook earrings, just because we've got so many simple, because I'm starting the simple design collection now. So just to confirm, I don't want to get it wrong. These ones here for the simple drop earrings for the pickles. And you'd like to have two matching doves. Okay, that's the ones. Perfect. Sorry, just because I get in my head sometimes that with the simple ones, I don't want to get them wrong. So dove grey, dove grey, dove grey, dove grey, dove grey. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? There they are. One and two. Oh, they're just slightly different. I thought I had that on then. Yeah, these two are though. Okay, so if you're happy, oh, sorry, I just knocked everything out. If you're happy with those two, there we go. I'll need to know which two you'd like to swap out. I realise it's just gone blurry. I will fix that. It's because I put my hand in the way. There we go. Refocusing. On. There we go. Sorry, the microphone ran out. So on simple drops as well, swap the white and the golden yellow. So it is a peachy colour, but it is the golden yellow. Okay. So dove greys on simple drop earrings as well. So that's leaving you with a sea foam, a burgundy red, a black cherry and a TARDIS blue. What do you think to these? Blue into perline, and then the rest you're happy with as your loose pearls. That's very kind of you, and I'm sure whoever will receive that is going to be very grateful. And then I'm glad you're happy with these here. So let me bring you back up, Faye. Okay, your invoice for the additional simple drop earrings, that will get sent across for you to the email address that's on your order form. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Faye. And that's up there for you. And again, thank you, very, very generous with the gifted pearl. You're very, very welcome. Okay, up next then today is Diane Costner. Diane, are you here? Diane, hello, ready to roll. Let's do your present picks first, Diane, and then we'll do your openings all together at the end, if that's okay. So with your present picks, I'll need to know which red and which gold present you would like to have. So red spot or not, and gold spot or not. So you do have 2 present picks overall. So we will do both the picks and then obviously openings at the end. both with dots. Sorry, that comment didn't come through to me, Diane. So both with dots. Let's do the red one first, which is your Christmas item. So red one to start with. And your Christmas item is a Christmas cage pendant. Now I like this cage pendant because it is a sort of everything wreath, if that makes sense. So it is a wreath, so a Christmas wreath. However, it's got lots of different images sort of hidden inside the wreath. So you've got Christmas bells, Christmas mittens, presents, a scroll, snowflakes. What else do we have? Presents, there's an umbrella, there's the stands, there's a candy cane, so let me show you, sorry. So it does have enamel colouring sort of inside. It's almost like a mosaic of different items within the wreath. Now the pearl itself is going to be seen straight in the centre, so there's going to be seen a lot of the pearl here. So this one comes with one opening, and the pearl can be swapped and changed inside the cage. So that's the first one. And then with your gold option, in here, oh, it's like it's the flower to match the lily pad that we just saw. So this again does have some colouring to him. Again, it's the same sorts of greens and blues. However, like I said, it's a flower, not a lily pad. Now this one comes with one opening, and the pearl needs to go in the centre of the jewellery. So the reverse side is all 95 silver. It's absolutely gorgeous. So it gives the effect of like a stained metal, so stained silver. So you've got the green petals, and then you've got the blue outer petals. Your pearl is going to sit in the centre there. So it comes with one opening, and one pearl needs to go onto the jewellery. So your first present pick, would you like to have the red or the gold? You'd like to have the gold side. He is yours. Okay, so if we do your Christmas card for you, Diane. And in here, you have a bonus pearl, colour of your choice. So you get to have a bonus pearl and keep him, my lovely. So if you let me know what bonus pearl colour you would like, I'll add that to your board for you, and then that's yours to keep. So let me know what colour bonus pearl you would like. So it's quite a nice extra card to have there. So I'm just topping up the presents again, and then we'll do your second present pick. Okay, so again, I'm going to need to know what red and what gold box you would like to have. So red, spot or not, and gold, spot or not. You'd like to have a bright yellow as your bonus pearl. So let's go across. Bright yellow, if we're happy with that one. And then coming back, and you'd like to have both dots with this one. So let me just take these two away. Okay, and then again, starting with the red one, which is your Christmas present. And in here, you have got, it is another cage. This is I want to say it's called the Starlight cage, but I don't think that's this one. I think that's a different reindeer one. So it is another cage which has got some red enamel border, and it's got this leaping reindeer which leaps through the centre of the cage. You've got these snowflakes which are falling surrounding the reindeer, and then the pearl is going to sit in the centre of your cage here. Okay, so that's your first option, so that's your Christmas option. With option 2, which is the gold present, you have got, oh, now this is a bracelet. This bracelet comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 openings. It holds 4 pearls. Now this bracelet, I would say, would hold pearls medium to larger. It would hold the smaller pearls, but let me show you. The space where the pearls, hang on, let me see if I can make this as little less bright. The pearls where the pearls sit, it's actually a slightly smaller cup. No, a slightly larger cup even, so it's actually got a larger side. So if you had smaller pearls in here, you may see a slight edge around the cup. Obviously that's not a problem, but it would fit medium to larger pearls better. Now this bracelet, if we start from the edge, so from the side, you've got a normal like a curb design chain. You've then got 2, if I can get them the right way round, sorry, I'm trying to, because it's got details all the way to the end. There we go. So it's got 2 circles, like almost little buttons of crystal, like a border of a crystal circle. Coming to the centre of the cage, of the bracelet, sorry, you've then got a larger circle with the crystal in the middle. So circle with a spot, pearl, circle, spot, pearl, circle, spot, pearl, all the way along, holding 4 pearls. And then at the end here, you've got again another 2 of these like little crystal donuts. Okay, so, oh, and you have it the right way around. There we go. So bracelet has all this detail in the centre, and then coming along you've got like these little donut crystals either side. And then it is very flexible as well. Gold, 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 love it. I didn't even get to pop it down. Yes, of course, the gold is yours. So with this one, because obviously it's a 4 placement, I will need to know what order you would like them in with the pearls. Okay, so that is a new bracelet. It's not on the website yet. It will be going on the website in the future. With your, that was the basket. That made that noise. With your Christmas card, Diane, it is a £4 off code to use on the website. So if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have a £4 off code that you can use, and then I'll email that code across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, so I hope you're happy with everything there. Let me just write this down. So we've got £4 off code. We've got the bracelet, which we need 1, 2, 3, 4 places filled. We've got the pendant, which definitely needs to have the pearl in the centre of that flower pendant. And then you've got your other openings as well. So 4, 6, 7 openings all together. I'll need to know which 7 you would like to have. Can I put the yellow on the first pendant? Oh, yes, of course I can. So this yellow, you'd like to go on that flower pendant there. Yes, of course. So I am going to take that off of the board because you have chosen that one. So that's not a problem. Okay, so then you've still got 7 openings. Which, is it 7? 4? No, it's not 7. Sorry, I miscounted. 4, 8, 9. It's 9 altogether. I apologise, I miscounted. I thought it was wrong. Which 9 would you like? 4 for, no, it's my fault, Diane. Yep, you get 4 openings with the bracelet. I miscounted. I only counted 1 pair of earrings, but it's the 2. So yeah, 8. So 9 openings altogether. Sorry. Six pops, 3 pearls, so 3 oysters. Okay. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? 1, 2, 3. And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh, I thought I had more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And then Perline first, then the pops, then the oysters. Are you happy if I mix the egg pop pearls and the oyster pearls together on the board? So of course, Perline to start with. Let's just move. Okay, ready? So good luck, Diane. Oh, and we've got a more of a lemony yellow. So this isn't as bright as the yellow that you had a moment ago. More of a lemon yellow as your gifted pearl there. Oh, sorry, I've completely missed. There we go. Brilliant. So coming back for egg pop number 1. Donate the shells, but find that you do want crystal pearls. If you'd like to have the crystal pearls, I am going to keep the pearls separate on the board, just because with the crystal pearls we can only swap the pearls from the egg pops, so I wouldn't want to get them mixed up. So I will just sort of keep them slightly separate if that's okay. So colour-wise with pearls, are there certain colours you're hoping for, or are we sort of hoping for more of the crystal colours to come out? Not to come out, to swap. Right, egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in your first one. Straight away we've got a 2-tonal pink or purple, so lighter pink coming across to the darker purple, so 2-tonal pink or purple. We've got a TARDIS blue, and we've got a lighter, is it a periwinkle? No, it's a lighter Cinderella blue. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. We've got another TARDIS blue, slightly different to the first, slightly darker, slightly smaller. You've got a raspberry, a bright, bold, icy blue. It looks like a periwinkle. Yeah, I was thinking that, but I think it definitely has, it is more blue, but I can see what you mean, but it is blue. It just has that slight sort of tone to it, doesn't it? And then the last pearl from this one is a slightly oval gunmetal grey. So if I pop him down, you can see there he is oval like so. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in this one, Diane. TARDIS blues are your colour apparently, so a 3rd TARDIS blue. Another Cinderella blue. If I just pop it next to that first Cinderella blue, does that help bring out the blues there? So we've got another Cinderella blue, but he is definitely larger than the first. More of a yolk yellow, slightly oval again there if you can see that. And then you've got a greeny blue peacock. Your next crystal pearl, sorry, it's just so I read Joe's comment there. Your next egg pop, 4 pearls in this one. So the difference between crystal pearls and normal pearls is a crystal pearl is a man-made pearl. So they've got like a spray crystal coating, whereas these are freshwater pearls. So these are real pearls, obviously made via an oyster. They are dyed pearls, but they are real. So crystal pearl is man-made. These ones are real pearls. So that's the difference there. So we've got another pinkle purple. This one's not as two-tonal. Oh, actually, no, it is a pinkle purple. Sorry, I was going to say it might be orchid then, but no, it's definitely pinkle purple. The difference between the pinkle purple and the orchid is a slight purple, it's a different overtone. We've got another yolk yellow, a pickle green, and a dove grey. Your next egg pop, 2 pearls in this one. They are coming out in force today. Another pinkle purple, again two-tonal, and again slightly different to your previous ones. So they're all slightly different. And then a dark, deep purple. Then the last of your egg pops, Diane. 4 pearls in this one. You've got a seafoam green, a olivey chocolate green, a TARDIS blue, and a mystic purple. Now what I'm going to do is I am just going to join these together like so, just because then the oyster pearls, hopefully I can fit in the same screen, so then we can still see everything together ready for to see, because we've still got, is it 3 oysters? Yep, 3 oysters to go. So those there are all your popped pearls, pearls from the egg pops. If we come across for your oysters, so oyster number 1. Lights pop there. You are twinning. Oh, twinning with, they are, I think they're denim blues. No, they're indigos, I apologise. Twinning with indigo twins there. So indigos are like a dark bluey purple. Oyster number 2. Slight double pop. And there's no more in that one. You have got an autumn peach. So here's your autumn peach. Now I am going to pop it underneath the indigos there. Again, it's just to keep all the colours in the same shot for you, so we can see everything together. If we then come across for your last oyster, and then I will go through all of the colours again for you. Lights pop. I do, Ella, yes. Oh, Oh, I think another autumn peach, Diane. And then there's no more in that one. Okay, so here is your second autumn peach. Okay, Diane, what do you think to these? Oh, it's just suddenly gone dark, hasn't it? I don't know why it's flickering there. I'm just gonna, hang on, let me just finish cleaning my hands and then I'm just gonna adjust the camera because I think it's having a moment. Has that worked? It's making it look quite dark, isn't it? Hang on. Oh, I don't know why it's having a party. It's having a little disco, isn't it? Right, bear with me. The camera's just going to go off a second and then it will come back on. So give me just a second. Oh, I don't know why it's having a party. Hang on, sorry, I am going to fix it for you. I'm going to apologise if that's going to make anyone's eyes go funny. Hang on, let me just make it so I can reach it properly. Oh, it's... I don't know what's happening. Right. Oh, is it that? Is that what's making it funny? Okay, so I know what I need to do, but it's just going to involve a piece of tape quickly. Okay. Oh, that was meant to work. Right, so let me go through the colours and then I am going to try and fix this. So you've got a lemon yellow and 2 yolk yellows. You've got 3 pinkle purples, dark deep purple and a mystic purple. TARDIS, Cinderella, TARDIS, Icy, TARDIS, Cinderella, TARDIS. Raspberry. You've got the gunmetal grey, dove grey, greeny blue peacock, pickle, sea foam green, olivey chocolate. On the oyster side, you've got indigo and 2 peaches. Stop flickering, we can see white at the bottom. Oh, okay, I think it's because the blue pearl's at the bottom. Right, if I move that pearl, it's that blue. Blue pearls, eh? There we go. It's the bulb. No, it's not a bulb. It's literally the camera's trying to focus. I think it's just something to do with the colour combination. I'm just trying to see. I saw your comments a moment ago, but I'm just trying to go back. Oh, there we go. Indigo on the studs and mulberry on the studs. Okay, so with the mulberry pinks, I'll need to know which two you would like to swap out. So I'm going to pick up the indigos and I'll get your two mulberries, and then you can let me know which two you'd like to swap out. And then you'd like to have the possibly the pinkles on the bracelet. So pinkles, it depends. Would you like a match, sort of similar colour? So similar colour would be like an orchid or a mystic purple, or you could go sort of opposite and sort of have blues or dove greys. So these are the two mulberry pinks. Oh my gosh, the colours have gone completely. This camera. Okay. So mulberry pink. Now the pink that you see on the website with the colouring of the mulberry, that is the colour it is. Okay, so I hope that is okay. You'd like to swap out the gunmetal and the lighter Cinderella. So this Cinderella and this gunmetal for those. Perfect. So for the bracelet, three pinkles, two purples. So are you thinking like a so it's only 4 pearls on the bracelet. So the bracelet, yeah, 4. Let me just recount. Yeah, it's definitely 4. So the two pinkles that are closest in size wise, I'd say are these two. It's because of the way I've laid the pearls out, it's trying to focus. So if we move it over, the different colours. So when we say purples, are you looking for more mystic purple, more like Cadbury purple, more lavender? So if we go for a similar size mystic purple, so you can, now it's gone out of focus, hasn't it? Hang on. So that's mystic purple. And then I'll show you lavender as well, so you can, I can't tell if that's in focus or not. Let me get lavender as well for you. I might pop them on the whiteboard because I think that might show it clearer. Okay, so you've got your pinkles there. I'm just going to hold it for a second because it seems to focus. And then I've got the lavenders beneath. So it depends if you'd like to go the darker purple, which is the mystic purple, or the lighter purple, which is the lavender. Triad also. Tried TARDIS as well. So that's them with the TARDIS. That's them with the Mystic. And then that is them with the Lavender. You like the Mystic, okay. So if I just remove the other two for a second, so the TARDIS were yours, so I'm just going to put them back over here. And if I just remove the Lavender for a second. So are you happy with those? And if so, is it that order as well? So Pink or Mystic, Pink or Mystic. And then I'd need to know what two you're swapping out for the added in Mystics. Yes, happy with those? Brilliant. So I'm just going to move it over a second. The lights might go funny again. I think it is literally just the way, yeah, it is. It's like the way I've positioned these pearls. The camera doesn't like something about it. But which two would you like to swap out from over here? I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe it's because these ones are on that side. You'd like to take out the 2 Autumn Peach. Nope, still going. Okay, so on the bracelet we're going to have Pink or Mystic, Pink or Mystic. Okay, which means the remaining pearls are your loose pearls. Are you happy with those? Or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? Right, I'm just going to pick these ones up. It was the Autumn Peach, I was right. It didn't like that it had peach, or no, sorry, the yellow's on this side and the peach is on this side. It just wasn't happy with it, whereas now it's happy. Lesson learnt. Gosh, what a fussy camera. Deary me. Oh gosh, right, okay, it's fine. So remaining pearls here, Diane, are you happy with these? Or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? Oh, can you have the sea foam, the 2 TARDIS, so I'm guessing the top 2, because you've got another 2, but I'm guessing the top 2, the Pinkle and the bright light blue, so the icy blue, that one, on hoops. So these 5 on hoop fittings, is that correct? Yes, perfect. So then the remaining pearls are your loose pearls. Are you happy with those, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? The TARDIS raspberry, the third yellow, and the second green on lobster fittings. So those 4 on lobster fittings, is that right? Yeah, must have been the way I laid out the pearls that the camera didn't like, because it auto focuses, so it must have been something that was setting it off. So I do apologise, Diane. Yes, those 4. Okay. And then on the hoop fittings, you'd like to have the olive, the big blue, and the top yellow. So you'd like to have the olive, the Cinderella, and the lemon yellow. Okay. And then the rest of the pearls you'd like to pop into Pearline. Bless you. Of course I can. That is extremely kind of you there. I'm sure whoever receives those are going to be very, very grateful, Diane. So I'll pop all of these into Pearline. Okay, let me bring you back up here. Diane, I hope you're happy with those. Thank you for the donation with your shells. I do appreciate it. The invoice for your additional extras, that will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. The £4 off code will also get sent across for you. It'll be 2 separate emails though. I hope that's okay. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And then that's up there for you. And again, thank you for the gifted pearls into Pearline. Finally, in an opening, you didn't feel confused. Oh, bless you. I'm sorry if I confused you in previous openings, but I'm glad you wasn't confused this time, my lovely. And you're very, very welcome. And now the camera's done a spinneroonie. There we go. Okay, up next today is Carol J. Grant. Carol, are you here? Carol, hello. Did I get the loyalty card? I'll have a look for you. Yes, I have. I can add that on for today. Okay, perfect. So if we'll start with your present pick and then we'll do all of your openings together at the end, Carol. So if we go down, I'll need to know which gold box and which red box you would like. So would you like to have red, spot or not, and gold, spot or not? No spots for both of them. Okay, so as always, we're going to start with the red one, which is your Christmas themed box first. So in here, your first one is a normal pendant. Now, this pendant comes with one opening, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. This one has got a darker snowflake design. So the pearl sits directly in the centre, and then you've got this orange and black crystal and clear crystal effect to make up this snowflake. Now, some people do see like a flamingo head here, if that makes sense, or like a bird looking out, or even a reindeer looking out as well. However, it is overall a snowflake design, and then the pearl sits in the centre. Okay, so that is your red side choice. If we continue to your gold box, and in here, this is one that I've shown on the live, I believe. So this one comes with one opening, and one pearl needs to go onto the jewellery. There is actually a matching pair of earrings that go with these as well. The earrings are a slightly smaller design than this one. And he is a ladybug pendant. So the wings are open and the pearl sits right up inside here. So when looking at it, it looks like the pearl is the base of the ladybug. And then it's fully encrusted with crystals. So the eyes are like a black crystal, and then you've got the back and the wings is fully encrusted with crystal. Then your pearl sits in the centre there. Okay, so with this one here, my lovely, would you like to go for the red or the gold side? Both come with one opening. Both need to have the pearl on the jewellery. The gold side, he is yours. Okay, so let me get your Christmas card as well. Okay, so your Christmas card says a free chain. That's perfect. So a free chain of your choice, style and length. So I'll need to know what chain, length and style you'd like to have, and then that can go perfectly with your pendant that you've just chosen as well. So if you know now what chain, length and style you'd like, please let me know and I can write that down. If you prefer to make your choice a little bit later on, you can email me that choice across, but please do let me know what you would like. So I'm just restocking these back up again. So if I write down what we've got, "22 snake," brilliant. Okay, I've got that down for you. So that means you've got 6 openings altogether, Carol. Which 6 would you like to have? So we've got oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each. If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. all egg pops. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. Carol, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So Pearline first and then your egg pops. Good luck. Bloop. Okay, so you've got a burgundy red as the gifted pearl. Okay, so coming back for egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in your first one. You've got a bridal white, a TARDIS blue, and a chocolate bronze. Your next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one. A purple frost, which is two-tonal. So if you can see here, as we go around the pearl, it does get darker and lighter here. You've also got a burgundy red. Next egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. It's like a silvery, sea foamy olive green. Can you see that? That is gorgeous. Yeah, silvery, sea foamy, olivey green. A yolk yellow. Another burgundy red. And a darker gunmetal chocolate. Your next egg pop. And we've got 3 pearls in this one. Yolk yellow, a raspberry, and a silver. I was going to say silver chocolate, but he does have that greeny tone. So I am going to pop him in the chocolates, but he does have that sort of greeny overtone as well. Next egg pop. And we've got 2 pearls in this one. An icy blue. And it's a peacock. So this is an original peacock. Can you see there? You've got like greens, blues. I think that's is that purple or chocolate? It's a purpley chocolate. It's sort of almost oil slicky. But no, that is actually an original peacock, just with more of the colours showing. So I'm going to pop the peacock on the end there. You've got some gorgeous colours coming out here, Carol. Your last egg pop. And we've got 2 pearls in this one. A black cherry, and then a Simba peach. I'm going to put the Simba peach down here just because we're not going to fit them in with another line, but that is the sort of yellow line before that. So going through, you've got 3 burgundy reds and a black cherry, a bridal white, TARDIS blue, icy blue, chocolate bronze, gunmetal chocolate, and then a dark silvery chocolate with a slight green overtone, 2-tonal purple frost, a silvery sea foamy green here, 2 yolk yellows and a Simba, Simba peach, a raspberry, and a original peacock. Carol, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, they are yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. trade the top two burgundy for cranberry. I'm assuming you'd like to have them matching. There we go. So 1 and 2 for these two. Yeah. So I moved them across them just so you could see them with the camera straight down. Just because that way I think the shadows are making it look slightly bigger, whereas if this way you can sort of see with the shadows moving there. The top yellow for a midnight purple. Okay. I will say with your ladybug pendant, I would say it would suit a medium to larger pearl. So the chocolate gunmetals are this all sort of darker colour. I can have a look for a different shade of chocolate for you, but the chocolate gunmetals are that sort of darker shade. Tiger Eye, I can have a look, but I don't know because they have been requested a lot in the past, but I'll have a look for you. Which colour would you like to swap out for that one? So a brighter, darker chocolate, if that makes sense, would be an option there. To take out the yellow. Okay. So the only way to find... Oh no, you're happy with that one? Okay. I was just saying, the only way to find sort of a two-tonal chocolate is to go through individually with all of them, so it might have taken me a little while. But if you're happy with that one, perfect. The middle of the chocolate row for a black. Okay. The bottom chocolate, so this one, swap for a silver chocolate. Okay. Silver chocolate. Just going to move this one up. Good night, Terry. Thank you for joining us today. swap the raspberry for a waterberry and the one on the end for an apple green. Apple green. Raspberry for a waterberry. That's more of a pink waterberry, but let me know if that one's not okay. You'd like to swap the chocolate bronze for a lavender. Just going to move these two up. I'm so very looking forward to the film, Sarah. The Ribbon of Hope cage pendant, Carol. So is it the Ribbon of Hope cage pendant? And if so, which chain length and style would you like for it? Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay, so what chain length and style would you like? "24 snake," brilliant. Okay, and then which colours would you like where, Carol? You'd like to swap the black cherry for a lavender as well. Cranberry on the ladybug. Okay. The purple on the tri-crystal, so the purple frost. Okay. The black on the other tri-crystal. Yeah. And then we've got 2 more items of jewellery to choose for. Silver chocolate on the snowflake. And the burgundy red on the home charm. Okay. Perfect. Carol, that's your jewellery chosen for then. Remaining pearls would be your loose pearls. Are you happy with all of these, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? Thank you for joining us today, Diane. I did get so I got the purple frost for the tri-crystal. Did you not want the purple frost? Was it the midnight purple instead? Okay, so I put the purple frost back, and you wanted the midnight purple for the tri-crystal. That's not a problem, I'm just changing that over. Okay, and then you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps on the chocolate. You don't have a gunmetal, you've swapped it out. We do have a TARDIS. Oh no, the chocolate gunmetal. So yeah, that's the lighter chocolate one we added in, and the TARDIS. Sorry, I misread that. So those two with pin caps. Okay. So then remaining pearls here would be your loose pearls. Are you happy with those? Or are there any other changes you'd like to do, Carol? The white and the cranberry are definitely loose. You'd like to have pin caps on the waterberry and the purple frost. And then hoops. You'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings on these 5. Okay, so silver foam, icy blue, 2 lavenders, and the apple. Perfect. And then those 2 there are your loose pearls. Okay, I've got that down for you, Carol. Let me bring you back up to me. I hope you're happy with everything there. I want to thank you for the donation with your shells. Invoice for your additional extras, that will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Honestly, Carol, it's not a problem. Honestly, not a problem at all. But I hope you're happy with everything. Okay, up next then today is Dilyana Dimitrova. Dilyana, are you here? Dilyana Dimitrova, are you here? If anyone can see Dilyana, please comment on her comments. That will bring it forward so I can see. And Dilyana, if you are here, please type I'm invisible because that will bring your comment, her comment forward so I can see as well. Okay, so last call for Dilyana, and if not, we'll. Dilyana's actually last one on the order list today, so last call for Dilyana, and if not, that is the end of the live for today. I always hate to go too early when it's the last person. So as a reminder, we have the paraffle on the website. I'll pop the link in. So it finishes on December the 1st. The draw is also December the 1st that night. So it will finish around 12 to 1 p.m. GMT. I'll put a post out closer to time with the exact time of finishing, but it is that the 1st in the afternoon that it finishes. And then, yeah, the live will be that night as well for the draw and for the prizes. So the prizes are either jewellery or money to spend on the website. So if you get jewellery, you'll have your opening that night, oysters or egg pops. If you get money to spend on the website, you'll get a voucher code that you'll be able to use on the website. Okay, so I haven't seen Dilyana, so we will end it there for today. I want to, as always, thank you all for watching and for joining in. I really do appreciate it. Our next live is on Tuesday evening. We're live from around 8 p.m. GMT. At the moment, there is still space available as well to order. So if you'd like to book in for Tuesday, you'll get an email to confirm so. And yeah, I hope you all have a brilliant start to your week, brilliant Monday morning, and I will see you on Tuesday. Take care. Bye.